Hello there. You seem to have suffered quite the fall. However, the report I'm reading here says that you will pull through with no major complications. A minor head wound, well, nothing to scoff at, is not going to be life-threatening for you or impair brain functions in any major way. It's a good thing that I got there when I did, or else you might have suffered something far worse, and that would be a true tragedy. It seems that the good doctor has yet no mind for innocents, civilians, the people that he tramples in his pursuit of the Chaos Emeralds. I've been wondering, do you have any information that might help me in my investigation into what the doctor is truly doing? Of course, by the doctor I mean Dr. Robotnik. And I'm almost certain that you have heard of him. It's not every day that a mad scientist broadcasts himself to the world. My report says that he is in pursuit of some ancient artifact. An artifact. I am convinced that he is seeking after something related to Angel Island. There are many different regions, and each one had unique tribes and mythologies to them that I do not yet understand. At least not fully. Perhaps the guardian of the Master Emerald may know something about that. I'll have to speak with him next. But each one of the major tribes have their own artifacts, and I believe that one of them is tied directly to what the doctor is doing. And he fled with several of those artifacts from the scene of the crime, the bombing of the museum that you happened to be visiting. An unfortunate near tragedy for you. However, our response time was excellent, and we were able to keep everyone safe, including you. You're safe. Now, about those artifacts. There is a scepter, a sword, a shield, and a crown, all missing. However, each one is linked to a different mythology from the era. And I believe that they were all taken to throw everyone off the trail. Make 5 different targets instead of 1. And of course, everyone's favorite blue hedgehog went off running towards the nearest one he could find. He believes he can brute force his way through this without having to think. I thought, let's be smarter about this and get some information. And despite your injury, you were closest to the scene of the crime. Is there anything particular you might have caught about what he said or what he may have been holding? Was he perhaps wearing a crown? Although that might not surprise me anymore. The Mad Doctors always find something new to spice things up around here. Perhaps he was wielding a sword, albeit a sword from the safety of his robot mech, but no sword, huh? And no crown. Well, that's a relief. If he got any more embarrassing, I might have had to take drastic measures to shut him up. You saw some sort of symbol related to the emerald on, you're assuming a shield, a metal plate. I'm going to assume you mean shield on his back. Okay. Let's see. My research notes say that the chaos symbols in here relate to an ancient deity. As you know, the Doctor likes to pursue those, such as when he decided to flood Station Square by filling it with chaos. Although I was not actually there for those events, but I have since heard about them from that persistent hedgehog. Or the biolizard, the ultimate life form. Of course, coming from the incident in which he destroyed half the moon. This is the kind of scale we're talking about. If he's pursuing another ancient deity, I fear that things may get even worse. So, any information at all can help. Interesting. He mentioned the Nocturnus clan. The Nocturnus clan was a banished tribe of echidnas, much like the guardian of the Master Emerald. However, they were more technology focused. That lines up with what the Doctor may be interested in. It's been theorized that they have technologies capable of obliterating entire planets and shaping ecosystems to their will. If the Doctor got his hands on that, there'd be utter chaos. And perhaps that may be what he's after. That's what I sought for a very long time. But only once you learn to control the chaos do things start to make sense. Do you start to find good in people even after they let you down? Not you, though. You're very, very resourceful and extremely helpful. I might have an idea of where to look now. The Nocturnus clan was last seen past the special zone, banished there. In order to reach the special zone, I have to collect 50 rings. And no, the ones on my wrists and ankles do not count. Trust me, you do not want these removed. I promise, I'm not threatening you or anything. It's just the way it is. Who I was made to be and who I am. I can't help it. But 50 power rings, to be exact. Not inhibitor rings. And yes, I know people don't know the difference. Hell, most of you don't even know that I'm different from Sonic the Hedgehog. You tend to just think that we're two of the same. Oddly discriminatory, don't you think? Huh, I thought you guys were better than that. But then I've also heard rumors about a quote-unquote white shadow flying around and using psychic abilities. What utter nonsense is that? Well, thank you for your time. You've been extremely helpful and extremely resourceful for me. I hope that you recover well and that your family stays out of harm's way during the Mad Doctor's plans. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. You got a lot of us rooting for you. Once people showed me that they had my back, and I want to make sure that I have yours. I got a team of my own. People to keep me going, people to call me out. I hope that you have one of your own to keep you on the right path. You've got a good memory. You'll be going places. Speaking of which, I need to go track down what exactly the doctor has gotten up to these days. Thank you. You have a good night. Farewell.